What's up, guys? Shadow382 here with a very special guest.
Hey guys, I'm Otaku Swag 13.
And as you guys probably know, as you can tell by the title, it's One Piece's 15th anniversary this year.
So we're going to talk about Dragon Ball GT.
Exactly. No, but seriously, what we're going to do is probably, well, he brought his stuff and I obviously have my stuff in my house. And we're going to show off both of our collections, probably talk about how we got into the series maybe,
right,
and just any other things we want to talk about. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, very. Hey guys, Otaku Swag 13 here, and I'll be starting off the collection video. And if you didn't know, which you probably don't, I collect all of the One Piece manga volumes. Yes, all of them. It's a real work in progress. But I guess we will start here. Oh, wait, first, I got these 3 One Piece figurines. Last year, I was away for the summer, and I found these in a shop, and so I bought them. I like them. They're pretty cool. They fall apart pretty easily, though, so that's a thing. And then, for the manga collection, we start off with the East Blue Saga. Every volume, 1 through 11. This was actually how I first got into the series. I collected these out of order at first, and it was pretty bad. But I have all of them. Volume 8 was actually the hardest to find for me, fun fact, because literally nowhere had it when I went there. And next up is the Baroque Works Saga. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know, volumes 12 through 23, still in the original hologram. My phone's vibrating. Still in the original holographic format. You know, they didn't have, as you'll see later, the saga title and all that jazz. Just, you know, holographic One Piece. The number in the corner changed, and on the spine changed every time there was a new one. And then after that came to an end, and starting in 2010, they wanted to get closer to Japan, so they did what they did for Naruto beforehand. And they did a speed up of the series. And for the first 2 months, it was basically just all Skypiea. First month was 24 through 28, and then 29 through 33 in February. But as you can see, now they have the Skypiea across the top, it's on the spine, and this number in the corner, this color in the corner for the number, is the same on every single Skypiea volume. Oh, and they also included what arcs are in the volume on the back, like, you know, Baroque Works Part 13, like, basically this is the 13th volume in which you'll find something relating to Baroque Works, and the first that you'll find a part of Skypiea in, so that was an interesting change, not too openly welcomed. And then you have what many consider to be the finest saga in all of One Piece, to which I must actually kind of disagree. It's tied. Oh boy, okay. And this is all of the Water 7 arc. Davy Back fight. This is actually, oh my god, the most serious saga in the entire series. Well, this and the next one that follows. But, you know, this is the CP7, the CP9.
Great job.
Oh my god. But, yeah, you know, everything's blue and stuff. And, yeah, this is actually a really great saga.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. And then, the Whitebeard War, or as they call it here in America, the Marineford War saga, which they actually didn't put as one.
Is that how you do it?
Because, technically, Ace gets captured in 45. And then this is basically everything leading up to that.
Okay.
Because at the end of Thriller Bark, Luffy finds out about the Viver cards. They get separated here, and then he's in the prison, and then blah 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 blah.
Okay.
But,
that's interesting.
Yeah, they didn't do it by saga this time. They did it by arc. So we have Thriller Bark, Sagundi, Impel Down, Paramount War, blah 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 blah. Fun stuff. People die. You know, normal stuff. And then the newest edition, the New World Saga, 61, 62, and 63. It's golden in the corner. This actually relates back to the first one for Romance Dawn, if you didn't already know that, which I'm sure you did if you're watching this video. And it's all very colorful, very fun. This was a misprint. The printer screwed up, so that's always fun to have. And then this is the first 12, and the only, so far, 12 chapter volume out in the series. And yeah. And my friend over here, the one with the camera, has the same collection, except he doesn't have all of them. He has the first 3, 6, 7, everything from when they did the thing in 2010 all the way through 50. It goes 24 through 54. And then he has 61 and 63. And then, continuing with my stuff, here is a one-piece pencil pouch that my good friend Shadow3382 bought me. And inside of it, because they released these during the speed up, I have stickers. There's one for each character. They released them once a month in a volume, except for Sogeking and Robin. They were actually in Shonen Jump volumes, and I had to jump through some hoops to get those, but I did get them eventually. Yeah, so that was fun. And then I have these. This is One Piece Season 2 Third Voyage, which I got from Shadow3382. And he will explain to you why he gave this to me later. But it's basically the entire Drum Island arc with Chopper and his backstory and all that fun stuff. And the snow. And One Piece Unlimited Adventure, which Shadow3382 also got for me for my birthday one year. Well, she gave it to me because he'd had it for several years and he beat it and he knows I love One Piece. So decided to be a bro and give this to me, and I am very grateful. I still haven't beaten it yet, and I need to do that. But yeah, that's it for my collection. Now, my buddy is going to tell you about his.
Okay, so now we're going to look at my stuff. So, as he said before, I have most of the volumes, I would say. You know, I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 24 through 54, and then 61 and 63. But the reason that is because I've been a subscriber to Shonen Jump magazine for a very long time, and I have it to the point where the ones that I'm missing are in the Shonen Jump, so there's really no reason to get the volumes, you know, besides for a collector's standpoint. But I'm not that much of a collector, I would say, yet. Okay, so I also have 61 and 62 in Japanese, but I mean, I just bought those just for the heck of it. And I also have the Databook One Piece Green in Japanese, obviously. And then I also have this One Piece logbook thing in Japanese, which is, it's all of NS Lobby pretty much in one thing, and it has, you know, the volumes do everything in grayscale, so it's nice to get the some of the color spreads in color and everything, so that's pretty cool. And then there's One Piece Color Walk 2, the pretty nice art book. Like I said, I like all these color spreads and stuff, so it's nice to get those. What's next? I do collect the Funimation DVDs, so I have all of those. You know, I have all of Season 1, most of Season 2, all of Season 3, and then the movie. But when I was collecting, I was pretty good at keeping up with it up until Season 2, and I got up to Season 3, or Season 2, Third Voyage, and then I missed out on 4, 5, and 6. So I bought the collections for those, and to do that I had to double dip a little bit. So this one has Third Voyage and Fourth Voyage. So since I had 2 copies of those, that's why I gave it to him. And you know, season 4 is on the way, and I already have First Voyage pre-ordered, so I'll be getting that when that comes out. You know, I have, like he said, he had that pencil case, and when I got that, I got the Sanji one for myself. I have this figure, this Luffy figure from SH Figure Arts, and these are pretty cool because it's very articulate, and you can customize it in so many ways. Like, you've got the giant pistol fist thing, and you got like 4 different faces you can customize, and then it's got a little base you can stand him on that just is the Dome sound effect, and then it says his name on there. And then I went to Borders one day and I just bought this little bookmark just because it's One Piece, and One Piece is awesome.
Very true, very true.
And then last off, I hate to mention these, but I do have a couple video games myself.
Boo.
From the
Boo.
From the
You suck.
The dark times of One Piece, I would say. You know, Grand Battle and Grand Adventure. And the games themselves, they're not that bad, actually. I enjoy them very much. But the problem is, they've got those voices, and I can't stand those voices. So every time I boot up the game, I have to put it on mute, because I refuse to listen to that. So, yeah, I think... Oh, no. If you look up there, I got one poster that I got with the logbook, which, you know, it's just got Frankie and Chopper on there. And then I've got another one in the corner over there. I got that from Shonen Jump one time. It's a color spread. I forget which chapter.
12.
But, okay, chapter 12. And, so yeah. There's also this wall scroll. That's just, you know, the Straw Hat flag. So, yeah. Now that is everything.
Alright. Alright.
What's going on, guys? Shadow3382 here with a special guest.
Yo, I'm One Piece. Oh, God, wait, no. I'm Otaku Swag 13.
Give me this. What's up, guys? Shadow3382 here with a special guest today.
Alright, I'm Otaku Swag 13.
And today is... Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I got it this time.
Very good. Oh my god.
What? Jeez.
Was that good?
La la la.
Ooh, trains.
I like
Sea trains.